Orion just stands over Runar, ready to begin his ministrations. Schulte! Was it Schulte that was injured? I think it didn't really hit me that hard because I basically just ignored it because I knew they wouldn't kill Stola. Like, they wouldn't dare do that. She's like one of their most popular characters. They're not gonna kill her or banish her to another realm for eternity. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So I don't remember because they were just messing with me. So it wasn't important. Because they obviously wouldn't hurt her. Obviously. Where the heck is she? She's down here somewhere. You have a Stola statue? Oh, I love her character design. She also keeps getting new outfits. I missed the light. So iconic. Oh god. Time to remember how I programmed this thing. I got an MMO mouse for this game. And I'm always like, I'm gonna properly program my keybind soon. Still haven't. Although I've got it vaguely mapped out. So this mouse, trying to remember the model number. It's this Scimitar Elite Wireless is this one. So it's got 10 buttons on the side, which is pretty hardcore. But I like how they've done this because it alternates between smooth and textured. So instead of it all just being like one big blur of buttons, you can feel when you're going on to the next line of buttons, there's not just like one tactical bump. So I like it. I like it. I need to get used to it though. I have programmed 1 to 10. Oh look, it's a good boy Doge. And a little falafel. Hello. Greetings. The official Final Fantasy Twitch can't play this anymore, or their chat heavily spams "Lahe." Oh, let them spam. What's wrong with that? Sounds like a good time to me. What's wrong with that? I always struggle with fat fingering buttons on mice like that. I think my hands are just too big. It really does depend as well. With mice, I think it's one of those things where sometimes you'll try out a mouse and it's just not for you. I've struggled with really big, heavy mice. And I don't have a good time with those, but this is really light. It's really light. And I haven't fat fingered that much on this one because the alternations between the buttons are so clear. Just getting the hiccup out of the way before we talk to Emmet. Can't remember what his voice is like, so I'm just gonna do my smarmy British RP. What a touching reunion that was. It fair brought a tear to the eye. But, as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. Before long, they'll remember their many differences and return to their squabbling. You're wrong, they're better than that, says the Archbringer of Chaos. Yeah, Lord of Squabbles. Flattery will get you nowhere, my dear. But seriously, we Asians do what we do for the greater good, for the rejoining. Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is the man who tends them, he who reaps their bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and return to your customary brooding silence, I will take it as thanks for rescuing your companion, and leave it at that. Now, we mustn't keep your friends waiting. For the greater good. The greater good. The greater good. I don't know, if I get annoyed with him, I might knock a large gargoyle off a church onto his noggin. I'm getting that feeling already. Oh no, who gave the falafel a tank? That's a bad idea. Dum, dum, dum. Hey goats! I did lick this crystal, didn't I? Yeah, I must have. Let me check. Have you been licked? Yes. Why did I bind my mount to? So, no? Did I bind it to? No? Did I bind it to? No? Okay. Fine. I'll use my fingers like a peasant. And be a filthy peasant clicker. My apologies for having put you all through such an ordeal. I could see no other way to save the Knights Blessed. Happily, both they and I yet live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter Qitana Ravel and put the Light Warden to the sword. A dungeon. Maybe. Oh, everybody's here, the whole crew. Oh, 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 ah, ooh, ooh. What is this? I've got to remember my Icelandic accent. In this game, it's the first time I've heard an Icelandic accent. And that was like 2 months ago. With the Yulmorins gone, you and your companions are now returned, and I think it best to go before they can regroup. With magic flowing once more through the Great Pyramid of Uxner, the entrance to Qitana Ravel should now be open. Before we leave, Oriange, did you discover anything that may suggest the Light Warden hides elsewhere? Nay, though we had but little time before the Yulmoran's most unwelcome arrival, we scoured the nearby environs and spoke once more with the one called Coril. Having hearkened to her tale, it is my judgment that the Sin Eater which her late mother did espy was indeed the being we seek, and that is most and that it most likely resided in the vicinity of Raktika Falls. In the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our quarry hath sought out a new sanctuary. And given the considerable difficulty we face in reaching the falls, we may be certain it hath not been disturbed by man. Then our course is clear. Why is this music? It's so good. I feel like I'm about to be in a spy movie. We must navigate the Qitana Ravel and make for Raktika Falls. Although you need more coffee. This happens every stream. Though you see it as but another obstacle to be navigated, the Qitana Ravel is the oldest and most sacred of our temples. The accumulated knowledge of the Empire is said to reside within. Knowledge which is rightly yours as allies of Ronka. You are welcome to explore. I fully intend to survey every elm of it, once our mission is complete. Were the Emperor still alive, he'd be overjoyed to hear you say so. But I must warn you, though the way is open, it will still be heavily guarded. To encourage trespassers and test the worth of our allies, it has to be so. Why are you encouraging trespassers? Oh, discouraging trespassers. To discourage trespassers and test the worth of our allies, it has to be so. Be careful in there. Head east, and you will find the path of azure flowers leading to the Ravel. I wish you safe passage through its halls. Thank you. Are they all coming? They better be. Master Matoya, I know I cannot dissuade you from going, so please, promise me you will return safely. The Knights Blessed need you. You need not worry, Runa. I shall return, and bring with me a long-awaited gift. One the Knights Blessed will now treasure. The music's too intense! It's throwing me off. I feel like we're about to go into a fight. We're just having this casual conversation. You need not worry, Runa. I shall return, and bring with me a long-awaited gift. One the Knights Blessed will treasure, now and forevermore. Now, let us away. Oh, it stopped. Have you chosen violence? I have chosen violence. Albeit, it's a bit of a weak brand of violence. When I went to visit Elf Sister, there was a cute little cafe and they sell like different flavored coffees. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And they had one that was tiramisu flavored coffee, like actual beans, but tiramisu flavored. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy that. That sounds really good. It's weird. I don't know. It's not actually good though. I don't know how I'd describe the taste. It's like you can almost taste like the alcohol of a tiramisu, but if anyone's ever had like a toffee that's been in your pocket for a bit too long and it's kind of gone gooey and just tastes a bit naff, that's the general vibe. I don't know. It's just not great. And it also makes really, really weak coffee. So I feel like there's hardly any caffeine in here. Hello. Lest you doubt, I won't be helping you do battle with the Light Warden. To accompany you thus is quite taxing enough. Now, if you've no further questions, are there any other Asians here in the First? That is an interesting question. Not a single one. Happily, I'm quite content to mingle with the masses. And even if I did crave the company of my own kind, one might say we're understaffed at the present. There are no strict rules governing how we work, though that has not been without its consequences. In the beginning, we were each responsible for a shard, and free to do as we wished. But Guillaume's impetuous temperament showed us the folly in that. In light of her failings, we took to working in tandem as the situation demanded. Mitron and Logriff were supposed to take care of the first, of course. Alas, they were slain by the champions of this realm shortly before the flood. Expendable though they were, I found them quite useful. But that is a tale for another time. So if they were kind of intended to work in tandem with someone else, who was he intended to work with? He seems more of a lone contractor. Also, his posture is terrible. Emmett's posture is abysmal. I've never noticed this before. Because he wears all this fancy clothing, like you expect him to stand like this, but he's like... Is he like a keyboard goblin at the weekends? Does he like crouch over and he plays Final Fantasy, you know? Why is his posture so bad? He's slouching. Come on. Stomach up. Head up. Head up. I'm gonna put a book on your head, Emmett. Fix that lousy posture. You're going to give yourself back greetings, problems. Milady. Oh, greetings. Greetings. Who's this? Oh, it's a Crimson. Hey, Crimson. Crimson, do you think Emmett is slouching? Should I put like a rod up his backside? I'm just gonna stick a rod up there. Shocking behavior. He has the weight of the world on his shoulders. It's not easy for him to hold it up. Well, he could do it with a bit more grace and a bit more positivity, I would say, you know? The Qitana Ravel is said to be fiercely guarded. Please, be careful. Travel east along the path of azure flowers. The Qitana Ravel is not far. I need to hear their accent again to mimic it. Like, the only way I can mimic an accent is if I, like, directly hear it. For ones that I don't know, for ones I'm familiar with, and I've heard a lot of, I'm like, okay, I have, like, a reference for that. But for these, I need to hear them talk so I can just, like, copy them. You need not worry about the Yulmorans while you're inside. Should they return, we'll be ready. Okay. See that you take good care of Master Matoya, and may the shadows keep you. I think he's got a bit of a soft spot for her. Oh, she's cool. I think she's involved with us, though. Alright, we are searching. This map is highly confusing. Look at this. Okay. So I need to go out this way. Whole new part of the map that I've not been to before. I cannot fly, for I am not worthy. Listen to a lot of Bjork interviews. She has a very pronounced Icelandic accent. Lahi! Can I get a lahi? It's so good. Thank you, chat, thank you. Don't you attack me, you bitch. I don't want to play. Oh, Aether Current. I might put this as my new morning alarm. I like to change my morning alarm up because if it's the standard iPhone alarm that just goes or even the tinkly iPhone alarm, I can't. It scares the piss out of me eventually. So I need a nice like spring awakening, you know? Lahi would be perfect. Do you know Lahi? Just go up to the local tavern bard and be like, do you know Lahi? Just a jazz band that plays at the pub on Saturday nights. Be like, do you know the famous tune Lahi? If they actually said yes, I would be very impressed. Lahi means wake up. Oh, heck. Okay, it's the perfect alarm tune. Oh, it's a falafel. Okay. Not gonna lie, I thought you were a monkey. I'm not racist. I thought you were a monkey. You have the ears on and this kind of looked like a tail. Okay? I thought you were a monkey. Okay, bye. I got annoyed because I was like, I didn't pull that second monkey. Go on. These mandrills are built different. Look at their forearms. I remember seeing that moment live. Was that at FanFest in Japan? Like one of the OG FanFests? The only one I've been to is the one that was in London last year? Year before last? Why does time go so fast? Oh god. Stardew Valley, the valley comes alive, the spring theme, also makes a great alarm sound. Oh, and the Nazgul theme from Lord of the Rings. If you want to, like, shit yourself. Like, if you have a really important deadline that you can't miss, or you're waking up for, like, a job interview, or you've got to travel to get to the airport, recommend the Nazgul theme. Works every time. Strikes fear into your heart the moment you open your eyes. Hello, everyone. This looks very suspicious. This gathering reminds me of a dungeon party. No, it can't be. This definitely is in a dungeon. You can feel the aether flowing through the door. A gentle push may be all that's required. Our earlier efforts were not in vain, it seems. Stay on your guard, Astariel. We know not what awaits us inside. Qitana Ravel now accessible. Would you look at that? It's a duty. Well, well, well. I wonder where I can find a party around these parts. Such a desolate wasteland. Not a soul in sight. Maybe up that tree there will be some wandering travelers. Oh, who are these people? They look ready for a dungeon. Why are their names orange? Maybe because I've seen them before. There we go. I'm just gonna spam invites. Boop. Lahi. I convinced a relative of mine to make the wake up bitch. Wake the fuck up bitch. That one? Yeah, that's a tune. That's a tune. That works too. Oh yeah, 2023. That was last year though. I know it was mid-pandemic because I got COVID for the first time after FanFest. And I was so careful, I was wearing a mask and everything, but that strong FanFest nerd flu, I could not resist it. Good times, right, Arya? Good times. Arya nursed me to life. Arya was like making me tea 24/7. I hate that, like, I get to see Arya for the first time properly in years and years, and then I'm sick. There you go. At least you got to cuddle Moogle. Twice in the last 10 minutes, my lights have turned off for a split second. And my monitors too. Yet Dawn's voice continues, whilst everything returns. I surpass technology. I will find my way into your brain no matter what. The mind control magic is working. So, how many people do we actually need for this? Is it a standard 5-man? Oh, it's not 5-man in this game. I play too many MMOs. 4 men. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be DPSing. Because I can't do anything else, really. I mean, I can technically heal, but my heal is really low level. Enter with a... Oh, no! I almost pressed it. No! Yeah, enter with a full party of NPCs. I just gathered up all of you for show, just to play with you. Okay. Join. Are we ready? Commence. I'm replacing you with Thancred. I mean, he's hot. What can I say? I have priorities. Qitana Ravel. I'm expecting, like, Aztec ruins kind of vibe here, but I could be totally wrong. I've never seen it. Oh! Oh! Hello? What is this? Oh! Oh! Unexpected. Why is it giving, like, early 2000s game? Like, almost Crash Bandicoot Ruins level? Oh, there's a bit of Lahi in there too. Also, did my elven eyes see correctly? Hold. We have a new wisp! Thank you so much, Levia! I hope you enjoy your newfound immortality. And welcome to the wisps! Enjoy all those emotes as well. Oh, a bit of pan flute. Okay. What is that? Reminds me of an Arakoa. A Ronkan Dreamer. What is happening? Are there booby traps? I don't like the look of those owls on the wall. Open your eyes and purge the Ravel of this taint. Ooh. We are destroying them right now, though. Woo! I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. There we go. Oh, they give you loads of time to move, though. It's okay. Easy. I've got my new flower emote on my bar. And a random mount, because why not? I really need to sort out my bars. The fact I have fairy wings and my Sushinoko on my main bar. It's essential for combat, okay? Ooh. Rocks. That's called an emotional support hotbar. Well, it's working. I feel so emotionally stable fighting these rock people. Does Dawn have a celebrity crush? No. I have several. I mean, Vigo, obviously. Aragorn. Although, I'll be honest, I'm in love with Aragorn, not Viggo Mortensen. You take Viggo Mortensen out of the dirty cloak, you take that shaggy beard and the mud off his face, and I'm like, he's nice, but I liked the filthy man more. Henry Cavill, obvious. I mean, I would say Matt Mercer, but he is in the most lovely relationship, and they are incredibly happy. And it's purely just because I love his voice and his general personage. So there you go. They are the perfect couple. My God, the podcast episode where they talked about how they met and the experience of falling in love with each other, it gave me hope. It gave me hope that love still exists in this world. So I love those two. Who else? Ah! Viggo's Danish. I don't know much about Viggo outside of Lord of the Rings. These dreamers are okay to deal with. Matt Mercer and Marisha. They're a couple. I don't know if they're married. Are they married? I don't know. I'm not up to date on Critical Role things. Shadowbringers music once again. What is he doing? Whoa, okay. I guess standing close is not a good idea when he does that. Okay. All my bonuses are going off. There he goes again. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Is this an interesting creature, this one? Volcanic rocket boosters. Going this way? No. Get away! Not gonna stand there. Luzathel is gathering etheric energy. Oh, God! I was trying to heal them, but I'm a bad healer. Oh well. I was trying to do like an instant heal. Yeah, and Travis and Laura. I know. And Sam and his wife. Oh my God. There was an Instagram post of Sam reading bedtime stories to his little kids. And I was like, oh my God, he's such a cute dad. Oh, imagine having a voice actor as your parent. Like the quality of those bedtime stories. Oh. Although I was read loads of books as a kid by my dad. And my dad, I never realized just how good my dad's voice is. He has an incredible voice. He's a singer, so probably why. But he always made so much effort to do all the voices and things. And he never flubbed his words. He would read us like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. The Hobbit was the main one. So, yeah. And I realized this recently because I have half siblings and they're much, much smaller than me. And I sat in on their bedtime stories and I was like, damn, this is free? You guys aren't paying for this? This is like top tier. I never knew how good I had it. Now I have to read books with my own eyes. Harry Potter as well. He used to read us Harry Potter, yeah. Whoa. I'm just greeting everything. How is my inventory? Very clean. It's fine. Does he do voices? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fantastic voices. I think we had like Roald Dahl as well. He was always really good at Roald Dahl voices, like the silly voices. The Hobbits did actually have West Country accents in his version of The Hobbit. Very good. Yeah. No loots for me. Sounds like you have a great dad. I love Elf Dad. I love Elf Dad. I technically have two dads. Because I have an elf mum and a step elf mother. And then I have a step elf dad. Well, it gets very confusing. I have elf father and then I have elf dad. I think elf father is my stepfather most of the time. And then elf dad is my actual dad. So I just got like 2 for the price of 1, basically. It's my dad's fault I play video games, guys. It's all his fault. He set me loose on World of Warcraft, and that was it. It was all over for me then. He knew what he was doing. Oh, killing strange lizards. Why can't we just let the poor iguanas go? Gaming's in the genetics, yup. I was in the womb, playing with a mouse and keyboard. Oh, come on. Oh. Ooh, what is this? That's terrifying. Vampire foxbat thing? It's probably been down here for a few centuries, just slowly moldering. A bat squash. The legendary bat squash. Well, this looks fun. Kill it with fire. Luckily, I have fire. Oh, we're going in. Oh no, my energy is really unbalanced. I don't know what I did. I think I pressed something whilst I was rambling, as usual. I just have the one dad. Oh, amateur. It does make like Father's Day and Mother's Day much more expensive though. I don't recommend. And then it's like, oh, which one do I see on actual Father's Day? It's such pressure, such pressure. I need to like clone myself on Mother's Day. Woo! Oh no, he's having a rage! Oh, the classic, like, boss in a cave that brings the ceiling down mechanics. Okay. I can deal with this. Okay, that was too close. Is there space in the world for more than one Dawn? I don't think the world could handle it. I think it would implode. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, I love my new staff with the butterfly on. I'm so uwu, it's ridiculous. He's preparing something. Oh, 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 oh! He's not too scary, he just does a stompy attack. Easy. Gonna stab him. Woo. Is he dead? We did it. Oh yeah, very cool cave painting, isn't it? Light and darkness. A great fire burning across the sky. An angelic birdman? It is telling the story of light and darkness, isn't it? Over the centuries. That is very important. I will observe closely. Well, that's a calamity of some sort, right? That looks like the Crystarium. Really does. Please do not be telling the future. Please no. Only events of the past. Yes, light birdman defeat dark birdman. And light reigns. We do not want that. We want light and darkness in perfect equilibrium. Ooh. You know, this kind of reminds me of some of the dungeons in Dawn Trail, because even though I'm way, way behind on the story, I went to the media tour and I played the river dungeon. So I have seen that and I played that. These are terrifying creatures. Forgiven flattery. Forgiven violence. Oh! Oh, that's the loot going off. Light cannot exist without dark. We are cloak and dagger. Without tie, I never would have known the power of light. I'm sorry, I've been playing too much Marvel Rivals. They have a new skin. Although I'm happy because I have the elf skin. I have the growth and decay skin, and that's all I ever needed. Dagger has elf ears in that skin. Lordy hell! The falling sound effects of the rocks are so loud. So I can't balance my energy again. I really need to like look into skills and stuff, because I do what I can to just get by in the story, and I don't really care about playing that well, but it'll be good to, like, actually be a good red mage, you know? I'm doing some damage. What do you do for a living? I am a mostly full-time content creator. There was a time where I was full-time content creator, but now I'm also video editing part-time. I edit for a YouTuber called Call Me Kevin. If you know a lovely Irish guy on YouTube. Very, very funny Irish guy. His name's Kevin. You might know him. He likes to cause lots of chaos in The Sims, in particular, and just play some weird fucking games. He's a very funny guy. So I edit for them mostly full-time now as well. And then I also am kind of trying to start doing voice acting. Yes. With the encouragement of chat. Back in 2022, I think it was, I was part of Limit Break, which is a mentoring program here in the UK. I got some amazing tutelage from my mentor, Leonie Schleising. It was awesome, and I really need to like arrange another meeting because we haven't done it in ages and I'm getting killed by gorillas. But yeah, I'm not a professional voice actress yet. Would I like to be? Heck yes. It's a hard industry. It's a hard industry. Hey, Limit Break! Oh, Pizza! You're a mentor! Awesome! What are you teaching? What knowledge are you imparting on other people this year? I have so much respect for mentors. Like, people who are at the top of their game, forgive the pun, in the games industry, and give their time for free. And Leonie was so incredible and so kind. And I cannot even begin to describe how thankful I am to her for everything that she did for me. And still continues to do. Like, I still have meetings with Leonie and still coaching me and helping me along the way. But Leonie took me literally through the very first parts of voice acting, setting up my first ever vocal booth, how to construct it and how to set up that space, and then also how to gain confidence with voice acting stuff and how to like act as well. Because like, I'm not an actor. You can have a good voice however much you like, but with voice acting, if you're voicing a character, it's acting, and you need to learn how to act. We should go for a photograph, okay? We're going back to the beginning. I'll come to the starting point. If you don't know the lovely Leonie, you probably already do. She was Aurore in Cyberpunk. If anyone's played that DLC. Also in Assassin's Creed. I can't remember the name of her character in Assassin's Creed. And she's been in like a bunch of other stuff. Like she's probably been in games that you've played and sneaking on in there. Where am I going? I can use the shortcut. 3D character art for video games. Amazing. It's a great initiative. I met some lovely fellow artists through it. I think one thing I've learned about the games industry as well is everybody just wants to help each other. So I think we all realize how difficult it is to be in the games industry, especially right now. And there's no kind of pretense. There's no one who's like, oh, I'm doing this to benefit myself, you know? Everyone's just doing it because they genuinely want to help. And I remember Leonie saying like, I would have wanted to help younger me getting into voice acting, and there were things that I wish I would have known, and I wish I had someone who was like there for me during that time. So it's a really, really good initiative. If you are interested in working in video games, or if you already work in video games and you want to talk to someone who is absolutely killing it in your area, or if you work in video games and you're thinking of changing discipline, I cannot recommend Limit Break high enough. It's so good. It's so good. It's kind of like the first part, I was like, oh, I'm not sure how I feel about this, because it was sort of like Tinder mixed with LinkedIn, because you sort of like browsed around profiles and you were like, oh, who's open for mentorship, and oh, who should I put in an application for? And then I originally like applied for someone, and then I was like, oh God, I don't know if I applied for the right person. How do I know? And then Leonie asked to be my tutor. Leonie put in an application to have me, and I was like, oh, she wants me. Oh my God. Yeah, it's like weird speed dating. Would you do slash photograph? Slash photograph? What is that? Okay. I've got a little Instax camera. You want to take a little photo? Wait, why are we all taking photos of each other? What is that? Are we taking a photo of the waterfall? Do I have to be facing this way? No reason. I did a slash photograph. They collabed with the company that makes those cameras so they could put an emote with them in. Is it only in this dungeon? Only in this place? It is an Instax camera. There you go. That's a cute collaboration. Oh look, it's printing one. She looks so happy with herself. Everybody just has it now. Oh, cute. That would be cute for taking some like environmental pictures. You could pretend you're on a little like safari tour and do the pose. Okay, how are we gonna kill these stupid, massive ass gorillas? I hate them, but they do have fine booties, I must say. Do you get a new emote for Little Ladies Day this year? Or is it a new outfit piece? Because we need to do that soon. Well, at least dying reset my energy, so it's kind of equal again. Ah! I was expecting it to be a belt, but now I'm just naked. Oh, it's a choker. Okay. Just wanted to see what they looked like. I think I'll pass. My inventory does not need anything else. What is this? Woohoo! Yeah! Okay, this is Crash Bandicoot now. I was right. Whee! Light Warden Eros. It's like cheeky Kerberos. Are you prepared? Let's do this. I want to tame it though and have it as a mount. He seems like a good boy. Ooh, there's like an echo. I cannot promise that I'm gonna concentrate during this boss fight. If this is only the beginning of the track. Oh, 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 the bass, the bass, the bass. Break it down now. Come on, come on. Give us the bridge. We've got to get it to like 75% to hear the next part of the music. Uh-oh, toxic ooze. Oh yeah. I should not stand here. I should not stand here. Ah! All there, all there. Knowing Final Fantasy, it will have like a really peaceful piano section in the middle that no one saw coming. Excuse me. Jumping on my face. Ooh. Ooh. Unexpected, slightly moody guitar. Ooh. Mm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, hey. Wait, it's gonna take us that way, so we just gotta make sure we don't go through the goop as we're being pulled, I guess. I should probably charge now. Oh, okay, he's gonna come to me. It's fine with me. Gathering etheric energy. Is it a stack? It's a stack. Woohoo! Phase two. I'm turning into a two-headed dog? No? Surprisingly easy. Suspiciously easy. Oh, now you're all here. Now we did all the hard work. Typical Final Fantasy. Every time. So, the Warden of the Wood falls, and thus doth the night return. Indeed. What doth he give us? That Light Warden was terrifying. Yeah, if only you'd been here. Oh, fallen tree. The perfect yard ornament for those who wish to issue a reminder to passers-by that they too shall someday fall and be reclaimed by the earth. That's dark for just a pretty little aesthetic log. Okay, I need this. Outdoor furnishing, nice. Does that mean I can't have it in my apartment? I have to have a garden! I don't have a garden yet. We need to work on that. Maybe we'll look into it today. The process and how that all works. We need a guild house. Free company lodgings. Whoa. The light reclaims you. It's gonna turn into a Dark Souls boss now. A huge angel with white wings is gonna appear. No? Good. But it's flashback time. Think. Feel. Ooh. Ooh. But that might be bad. We cannot trust light here. clear and everlasting night.
The Light Warden is dead. The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
Aye, that they have.
Don't saunter up to me like that, Urianger. Oh my god.
Her condition yet troubleth thee?
It does. Though she shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. She must be told. Would you describe it to me, Urianger? Paint for me a picture with your words.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful. Tis an exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
Please hold hands.
I can see it.
For however deep the void, or wide the expanse, there is no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
Oh, come on! Oh, I thought she was gonna go for his hand and be like, thank you. No,
Well fought.
just a little butt tap.
Let us return home.
Good, good. See you later. They would be so freaking cute together. These paintings, do they mean anything to you? I had some
murals.
theories.
If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
How can you tell?
A peculiarity of the paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments. But whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen. According to Almet, this sanctuary was built to preserve the wisdom of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
It's quite obvious, surely. Ah, look who it is.
Must you always linger after defeating your enemies? Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
I'm sorry, is he wearing like heeled Uggs under there? I got a brief glimpse, like wedge Uggs.
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour?
Pretty good, I guess. Got my arse beaten by a massive baboon. Oh yeah, look me up and down. Judge the fit. Go on.
Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
I think he just called me fit. Oh, Emmett. Ah, the more I hate you, the more I feel like I might eventually love you.
You're plotting something.
As usual, when is he not plotting? It's his favourite pastime.
Every hour of every day.
I was gonna say.
But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more.
Oh, he likes to watch, does he? All right.
Well, I would quit this place and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done.
I'm sorry, I'll leave. Polluting your perfect storyline over here. Yeah, we don't need to know about your kinks, Emmett. God.
There is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
Oh, you must know these.
You recognize these scenes?
Oh, come on.
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world.
That's rough.
A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and paint. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest. Zodiac was his name, and by his grace was the calamity averted.
There's a server called Zodiac as well.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise. From the fears of these naysayers would rise Hydaelyn. She who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check.
It's really weird seeing Hydaelyn portrayed as the baddie. Because Hydaelyn has always been this guiding force for us, watching over us and blessing us.
And so they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus was Zodiac banished and his being divided.
Are we the bad guys?
That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
Yes, the story goes slightly differently where I'm from.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. Well,
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh.
What?
They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion.
Really?
The eldest and most powerful of primals.
So you're saying they were brought into existence by the desperation of these people in their time of greatest need, and then they've survived all this time?
You have spun quite a tale. Yet
Surely
you have
that
not
can't be
explained the role of
true.
the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Finally you asked the right question. And shrewd questions warrant honest answers.
He isn't.
We Ascians know because it is our history, our story. It was we who summoned Zodiac. We natives of that sundered paradise.
I was gonna say, he isn't Zodiac, is he? Because that would be a heck of a twist. Who's like, I am Zodiac. And then when Zodiac fell from grace, he went into like a Asian form. I don't know how the physics work, but I mean, that would be cool.
Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
But if that means destroying other worlds, then if I can support that. The wave. Well. Is it true? Do we believe him? Or are there multiple versions? Maybe, is their Heidelin the same as our Heidelin? Maybe not. Maybe Heidelin's bad. What if Heidelin's bad? What happens if Heidelin's bad? I have an existential crisis now. I'm trying to remember all my Heidelin lore from A Realm Reborn as well, you know, all those times that Heidelin gently whispered to us. I don't know who to trust now. Fine. I'll just be a mess. That's Emmett for you. He knows what he's doing. And welcome to Shadowbringers. What a welcome. That was an enlightening experience, though not in the way I'd hoped. Do you suppose there is any truth in Emet-Selch's claims? It doesn't sound like he's lying. I mean, there is a difference between lying and repeating something that you believe is true, which might not be true. So, he believes it's true, at least. Shelter wears a haunted expression. Emet-Selch's words have clearly found their mark. Though recent events plainly warrant further discussion, I think it best that we wait until Alphino and the others are present. Emet-Selch included. How convenient that he should choose this moment to keep to the shadows. He just walks away again, like, bye. Disappears. Does a massive lore drop and then just pisses off for a bit. Classic. I mean, he might be a bit of an arse, but the man has style. You can't argue with style. Case of an unreliable narrator, but then, if anything, we've always assumed that Heidelin is good because light is good, right? Darkness bad, light good. What if that's wrong? Well, no matter. At the present, we should return to Fano and make certain of the Yulnoran's withdrawal. After that, Slitherbow. The Blessed are no doubt elated by what has become of the sky. Is everybody else left? I was going to talk to Thancred and be like, Thancred, what do you think? You, as the wise scholar of the group, could there be any truth in these accusations? But no doubt he shall tell us forthwith what he thinks of the situation. But humans, before we carry on, I'm going to let Twitch get its nasty ad out of the way so that you don't miss any Shadowbringers action. So I'll take a quick break, go refill my bean juice. I've got iced coffee now, which wasn't intentional. So time to go and chuck some flaming hot water in there, and I will see you in just a second. Behave yourselves, humans. Well, 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 will you look at who it is? If it isn't Miss Moggle Moogle Moo on the desk. Oh, she just left. I went to sit down and suddenly I hear this chirrup and this little void appears, sticking its butt in my face. Yeah, no, don't turn off the piece. Thank you. My safety box is now over the power button again. What are you doing? You menace. No! No! Don't eat him. He's not tasty. He's not tasty. He's very squishy though. I'm being traded something. Lahi? You have a character called Lahi? There's a Lahi roll? Oh, and some beautiful flowers. Oh, a native plant to the islands of the North Seas. The fibrous stem of this plant can be used to weave cloth. Civilizations, is that the name of the Lahi track? Thank you, Lahi! Who are you, Lahi? Where do you hail from? I'm guessing you're somebody's alt character. / bow to Lahi. Lahi! Spreading the glory of Lahi throughout the realms. Here, have these flowers. I offer them to you in return for the glory of Lahi. Yup, civilizations. Well, I know what I'm gonna be playing in my house from now on. It's gonna be Lahi on repeat from now on. Lahi, I heated up my coffee. Not my alt, this is my main. My alt is called Lalahi. I wonder what race they are. That's a mystery. Do you just go around spreading the joy of Lahi? Joy and love of Lahi. Thank you for blessing us with Lahi. It is iconic. All right, seems like we're getting in the car now too. At some point this stream, I need to go back to my house, put down some decorations, get Lahi on the old record player. Party at my house later. Everyone's invited. It's very small though, and whatever you do, don't go behind the bookcase. Just trust me, don't. It's a private space. Don't mind the weird smell in there. It's a very, very private area. Oh, look at this luxury, flying straight into where we need to go. Looks like it's this platform down here somewhere. Weird smell? I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, no? Actually, Uber, it's the other platform. I would hate to dock your star rating, but this is unacceptable. You said you'd drop me at the destination. What am I supposed to do? Walk 1 minute away? Oh, I want a refund on this Uber voucher. Oh, this is the parking bay. I see. Oh yeah, you have to pay attention to the parking regulations. I get it. Well, have a good day. I am not adding a tip for that driver. Oh my gosh, speaking of Uber, I ordered food the other day. Right. I'm like, okay, this is a treat yourself moment. I was still working. It was like 11 p.m. I'm like, I'm hungry. So I ordered some food. And it said that the order had been delivered. And I went to go and look outside the treehouse door. I went all the way down the steps, down the treehouse. I was like, there's nothing here. I look on the app and they're just like miles away. And it says it's been delivered. So I think what happened is they were like, screw this. I'm not going in the Elven Forest. I'm not delivering there. And they just took the food and went home. Because when it came up as delivered, it was nowhere near the Elven Forest. So I think they just got hungry and they thought, I'll just have some food myself. This is fine. So I just take it all. Take it all. Garlic pizza bread, mine. Mine. Chocolate cookies, mine. So I was most affronted. Luckily, they did believe me that the delivery driver just hadn't showed up and they sent more. Did they give me a discount voucher for next time I order to say sorry? No. No, they did not. That's one way to quit a job. Yeah, like imagine being a pizza delivery person and it's your final day on the job. So you have this plan to just stack up as many orders as possible, fill up the car with pizza boxes, and then just go home and have a feast. That's the way to hand in your resignation. So yeah, that's the way to do it. I mean, if you just want loads of free pizza one time, I guess sign up as a delivery driver, do a couple jobs, nothing too crazy. And then just take a massive order and boom, you're set. You can freeze some of the pizza and live off it for months and months and months. Sorted. Oh my god, Valley Girl accent. Oh my god. I haven't heard of Valley Girl in a while, so it's gonna be a bit off. I need to like hear some like makeup YouTubers or something. There is one person who came up on my TikTok feed the other day and they had so much vocal fry, and to start with I thought it was fake, but it was actually their voice. But it was like extreme vocal fry. Like everything they said was like a question. It was like that. So there you go. Oh my god, I'm Valley Girl for the next 5 minutes. Yay. I guess we have Valley Bunnies now. Yes, Emet-Selch. You returned. And unharmed, I see. Indeed, I am pleased to report that the Light Warden is no more, thanks in large part to you. This is going so well. That the death of a single Sin Eater should make such a difference? Oh my god. As our numbers waned, so too did our hope that the ruins we have devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, the allies for whom we've waited these many centuries. And with your arrival came the chance to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of our empire. That alone would have been reward enough. Never did we imagine it would serve to banish the light that pervaded these woods. So I can do it, but like there's no emotion in it. It's just flat. On behalf of the V's, our forebears, and the late Emperor Ronka, you have our deepest thanks. Slay! And so secret handshake. Do you like it? You love it, don't you? Yes. Love it. It is we who should be thanking you, darling. Our journey through Qitana Ravel proved, wow, most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, girl. One for which we never hoped. Please, you need not be so humble, bitch. Yes, what she said. We do but our duty, as decreed by the late Emperor. Would that he were still with us to express his gratitude in person. Yeah, totally sad. But sister, does this not mean our duty's fulfilled? Can we, like, go on summer break now? Yes, to our allies, perhaps. But the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we live here in these woods, the secret of Ronka must not fall into the wrong hands. Yes, true. Is Runer still here? You're so bad, then. No, he isn't, bitch. We escorted him to Slitherbow. Shortly after you set out, actually. If you'd return to the Knights Blessed, we won't keep you any longer, girl. I suspect they'd be glad of your company. Yes! Yes! Thank you, Almed. I look forward to a day where we might share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. We'll await your return then. See ya. Bye! Aww. So they can't retire because they can't leave the ruins alone. But surely they can have someone to temporarily sit it. Maybe. My god, are we going back to see Runar? The Catman? In Slitherbow? I'm teleporting. I'm not getting an Uber. That was painful. You're so welcome. Chat, you only have yourself to blame, okay? If anyone's new here, we have a whole bunch of accent redeems, which you can redeem for terrible accents. The rule generally is, if we're in a cutscene or about to go into a cutscene, it means that all of the characters, or at least one of the characters, will have that accent. It's terrible. Aww.
Ah, you are returned.
I
None the
forgot
worse
this
for
was his
wear, I see.
voice.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Umoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky. The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath.
Does that mean we won?
Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes. The sunless sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering. In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
He believes in us.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong. But we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
I will do as you say. But please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve
No,
that much.
no feast, no feast. Whenever there's a feast or a celebration or a wedding, something bad always happens. Do not tempt fate, alright? You have a feast, and then someone will sneak in, and they'll murder all the children, okay? Please, no. Please. Please, no celebrations, please.
I'm sorry, Runar, but there is still much to be done and scant time in which to do it.
Okay, we dodged a bullet there, guys. Yeah, remember the red wedding.
We must
Remember the
go.
red wedding.
All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
You can have a celebration without us if you want to. It's fine too. I don't have to be here.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we would hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark. This I swear.
He's such a big sweetie. They're doing right by our boy. So much XP. Well, now, Shola. So, what the hell? That is a very interesting chocobo. What a dapper chocobo, I say. Though it pains me to leave, it is time I returned with you and the others to the Crystarium. But before we go, might I speak with you in private? I will await you in my chambers. I think she knows something about the magic we keep absorbing, and it's not gonna be as simple as we think. Where does she have her chambers? Over here. That's the Yojimbo barding. I was thinking it looked familiar. It's staring at me though. It's giving me sass. Oh, speaking of sass, hello. Hello, creature of the dark. Hello, my warrior of darkness. How are you? Have you been sleeping in your mushroom? You've been sleeping in your mushroom bed? Yes. Oh, yes. I tell you, if you have a cat, that mushroom bed, it's worth its weight in gold. She sleeps in that constantly, and she finds it so comfy. She's like not super into beds usually, and she's very fussy. It takes her a while to grow accustomed to it. But the second that bed came into my house, she was in it. Like literally, it came out of the package, and she walked inside straight away. And They're really expensive. They're like freaking 60, 70 pounds for one of these, but they're ethically made and it's made of real alpaca wool. So I think something about it Kat just really likes. So thank you to the Wisps again, because the Wisps got me that. You all clubbed together and got me that when I first got Moogle, and she lives in it. She lives in it. I put it on top of the bookcase, and she's always up there watching over her kingdom. Highly recommend if you have a cat. The other thing is the Amazon Basics circular little cat. I don't know if I call it a bed. It's just like a circular pedestal. She loves it. She loves that too. Where is... Oh, this one. We're going in. Tell me your secrets, Stola. Tell me your secrets. Where's Valley Girl's been redeemed? Oh shit. This seems like an important conversation though. What if she tells me something absolutely ground-shaking and she's Welsh? Can't be having Welsh Tola, can we? What's going on here? Shocking behaviour. Also, Elvin B, thank you so much for 37 months. I love your face and your general personage. I can't keep this up for long. Right, you get to Welsh after this conversation because this seems very emotionally touching. Welsh Tola cannot be allowed right now. Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Ratika Falls, I fear they proved true. And so, I must share them with you. From the first, when we met at Fort Gon, your ether had... From the first, when we met at Fort Gon, your aether has appeared... tainted. Suffused with an overabundance of light, not unlike the Sin Eaters. When you defeated the Light Warden, I fear the light which poured forth from it was not negated by Hydalin's blessing. Rather, it was absorbed into your being. Urianger also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain. With every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater. Greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray inform me at once. You should hurry before the others begin to worry. Once I've sorted my things here, I will join you. That's a bit worrying, isn't it? A bit worrying. If even Stola's worried and Urianger's a little bit grumbly about it too, then that's how you know something's afoot. I love how Urianger didn't want to say anything, like he didn't want to upset me. Didn't want to bring it up even. Why doesn't he want to discuss it? Seems kind of important. Where is everyone? Am I supposed to go all the way back? I guess so. Wait at the entrance to Slitherbow. I can't hold a Welsh accent, I can't. I tell you, I need to watch Gavin and Stacey again. Because it's like most people who are Welsh, they don't have like a super strong Welsh accent. It's just like a little something on the end of their sentences every now and then. I can't hold it. And then it just goes Indian. It's already there, to be honest. It's transferred continents already. Right, so I just got to wait here, have I? Oh, look, a carbuncle. That was Liverpool. A carbuncle. Would you look at that, love? Oh, it's a little carbuncle. I love a carbuncle. Oh, beautiful music. We took one last patrol of the perimeter. All things considered, Slitherbow remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who are poisoned will make a full recovery. And with the night sky returned, their prayers have at last been answered. Indeed. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Shall we be off then? Art thou certain this is best? I've missed having Stola in the main party, so I'm glad. I'll not deny there is a part of me that wishes I could stay. For 2 years I have lived with the Blessed, learned their culture, even going so far as to adopt Master Matoya's name as my own. I but pray I did honor to it. Now is not the time for doubt or hesitation. Come, we must return to the Crystarium. Let's go! Perhaps Licky Crystal Man will tell us the truth now. Hopefully, he's been baiting us for too long. I want to know the truth. I desire to see. I love how this entire expansion, the nighttime music is almost treated as your reward for completing the area. The gentle tinkles in the background. Oh, I need to go there and just soak in the ambience sometime. Sometimes, after FFXIV Friday. I'll have the game open in another tab and we will be in whoever's stream that we raided into. And then I'll finally tab back into the game and I'll just sit there. Or just listen to the music. Just like, enjoy. Because sometimes I'm so busy just rushing around and doing quests that I don't fully appreciate the general just ambience of the game. All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alphino and Alice have yet to arrive. But where is the Exarch? My friends! It is good to see you all again. Oh, who could that be? Our boy! Alphino, it's been too long. I assume your presence here means you've brought word of the Warden hiding in Raktika. Found and slain, you say? I should have known. Yulmur has but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvrant to defend them. I'm glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Yulmur, what came of your meeting with Vothri? Ah, yes, Vothri. He is a great big cunt. Oh. Oh! Oh! What's happening? Exarch, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken its toll. No doubt you're all tired as well, having travelled so far. Why don't we all take a much-needed rest before we discuss our findings? I thought to propose the very same. After your clash with the Warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. It is settled then. We can reconvene after everybody's had time to settle in. I hate Vothri. Reminds me of a certain political figure in current times. I will say no more. We don't discuss politics on this stream. Reminds me of someone. That's all I'm going to say. No true words were ever spoken. I wonder who that could be. Yeah, me too. Wisp sip. Wisp sip. Go take your rest, you crazy Allison. I need a rest. I've been wandering around in my very high-heeled boots for the last few days. I have narrowly slept tonight. It's the manager of sweets. Welcome back, miss. Returned from a lengthy excursion, I take it. Well, your room has been made ready. A bath is drawn and fresh bread is by the door. Do you care to retire? Yes, I do. That sounds excellent. Do you have any books in there? Oh, he's actually giving me bread! My God! Bread, apple pie, nut bake, tomato juice. I don't fancy tomato juice. That's never really appealed to me. I don't know if I'm being mean to tomatoes though. I'm just stereotyping tomatoes that they wouldn't taste good in juice form. I'm going for the baguette. I don't care what it does. I'm having a baguette. I love a baguette. All right. We're gonna see a certain someone of shadow again. Hello. I was hoping you'd visit.
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
Thanks, I guess. I must stay the course. For the others. And what if that changes? What if it overwhelms me? Then I suppose there's naught to do but rest. What if it overwhelms me? Have you seen this before?
I'm damned if I know. It's not as if I can lift a finger to help myself, much less you.
Thank you, very helpful.
Have faith in your friends, look out for them, and hope that they look out for you. What more can you do?
I guess nothing else. You want some tea?
Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Heidelin being no different from any other primal.
Maybe. We can't rule anything out.
If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will?
See, I've always wondered, like those very first cutscenes with Heidelin, where you first wake up as well, and some of the visions that you get in A Realm Reborn, I was always like, don't tell me what to do, Heidelin. I'm going to decide what I want to do. But there were certain parts of the story where I was like, okay, she's getting a bit pushy now. Like, you're telling me what I should go and do. What if I don't want to be the Warrior of Light? What if that's not the path that I choose? So, I mean, it would kind of make sense in some ways. What did you say? Shocked face.
Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascian stock in trade.
I hate to say it, but I'm starting to understand why he is the way he is.
Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare. Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm.
That's the right way around. How you know you're a good person.
I always took comfort in that.
Yeah, that you're always striving for peace. It's not only bloodthirst and excitement that you're here for. Meanwhile, in Garlemald. Da-da. Da-da-da. The snow still falls. Or was it the ash of conquered empires? Who is this? Sephiroth! It looks like Sephiroth from a distance. Hello.
What did the scouts have to report?
Estinabum.
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
Not gonna lie though, the fringe doesn't suit him. Boy needs to cut off the fringe. Who are you, Taylor Swift? Come on. It's not a vibe, boy. Get rid of the fringe.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear?
To say nothing of Black Rose.
I almost forgot about Black Rose. That's still a problem.
All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Maybe in another reality.
I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
True.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there is work to be done.
Very cool city. Slightly cyberpunky vibes. Oh, you were being listened to.
Bloodless games make for poor sport. Mayhap if father... Nay. I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend. I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
And he stalks the city. Undetected in the darkness. Not the scary music. That means something's afoot. I feel like the Crystal Exarch won't be there. He would have been kidnapped or attacked or something. Because if we can talk to the Crystal Exarch, then finally he would spill the beans. And we can't be told what's actually going on. They've got to string us along a bit longer. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is that? They're like those things we were fighting in the last dungeon. Judging by his countenance, the manager of suites has ill tidings for you. Ah, I suspected that you might be awake. I could scarce imagine you sleeping through such a commotion. An entire host of sin-eaters seems to be advancing upon the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Rest assured, however, that we are safe so long as we remain under the Crystal Tower's aegis. You may return to your quarters if you wish. No, I'm the protagonist! I can't do that. I'm sorry. Yes, I had a feeling you might act that way, and I cannot say that your assistance will be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information to the other residents, but you are under no such obligation, and thus free to aid any of the townsfolk who may be in distress. The Excedra tends to become a point of congregation in times of need, crowded with those seeking solace and companionship. You would have my personal gratitude if you would offer suck to those there. Excuse me? Ah, yes, I must go and offer suck. The good people of this Crystarium need it. In this darkest of time, suck will get us through. Technically, he said sucker. But we all find our own meaning in others' words. Yeah, that thumbnail isn't ominous at all. No. Totally fine. There are people still here chatting and trading and stuff. Some people don't seem that bothered. I feel like this whole place is going to get destroyed because it would be very, very Square Enix to have this incredible cutscene where like the crystal shatters and like all of the glass in the buildings flies out and yeah. I don't want it to happen because I love this city, but pretty things also make very satisfying destructions. Just saying. Am I supposed to be going this way? Why is there concerning music? I don't know what you mean. This is just the normal day music. I'm sure that everything is fine. It's fine. Hey, Mota. I don't know which best friend you're referring to, but watch yourself. We offer a strict, no spoilers tolerance policy here. Mind yourself, or the green sword shall come down. No foreshadowing in the Shadowbringers. Few townsfolk are about, and you spy none who appear to be in distress. Astariel! Oh, it's Alice. I've only just returned from Armoreng, yet I find the Crystarium moments from being beset by sin-eaters. Where are they coming from? This shouldn't be possible. We restored the darkness. Oh, here comes number 2. Well, this is a fortunate coincidence. Rather, tell me you had some idea of why this is happening. I may, but for the moment we'll need to postpone such discussions in favor of action. The Crystal Exarch is preparing to deploy a barrier around the Crystarium as we speak. Ensuring that he is able to do so should be our first concern. There are a number of instruments placed about the Crystarium that function as anchors for the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In which case, 3 pairs of hands would be better than 1. Very well, I'll take the ones to the south. I shall deal with the northern apparatus then. Will you handle the western too? They're ensconced on platforms extending from the upper level of the Aetherite Plaza. Where's the Aetherite Pizza? I'm sorry, which way is the giant pizza? They're ensconced on platforms extending from the upper level of the Aetherite Plaza. I mean, time is short. You could have just said they're over there and then left it at that. Not ensconced on plazas. Which way? Okay, up there. I just had dinner and now I want pizza. Don't tempt me. It's Friday night after all, Aria. Right? It's Buffer Friday, so you are owed a pizza by the universe. So it is. Saturday is also a traditional human pizza night, right? Any weekend night is a pizza night. I have found recently that I can tolerate mozzarella. Like, I don't hate mozzarella. Mozzarella's okay. It is actually true what people say that mozzarella doesn't really taste of much, so that on a pizza, I can handle. I can also tolerate a mozzarella toasty. Recent discovery. I'm branching out, guys. Times are changing. Cheddar, though, I'm good. Okay, here's one. Very concerned those flying bat things are coming. Despite having very little idea as to how it functions, and being notoriously stupid, it appears that you've activated the device successfully. Any more? Okay, there's a second one. Snoozing the Twitch ads. Go away, Twitch. Something is afoot. I'm not playing your poxy ads right now. There's a little palico here. Trying to tempt me even more to play Monster Hunter Wilds? Is that the newest one? World was the other one. The one that I did try a little bit. I'm guarding the ad thing. Thank you, Arya. Keep that sword sharp. It wants to play an ad. I don't know how... We can snooze it 3 times, so we can snooze it for another 10 minutes. But we can always take a break for an ad if we know something big is about to happen. We'll try to keep them at bay, guys. Shield powered. We're gonna need more pylons, guys. Are there any more?
They're coming!
Oh, they're coming. Oh no. How many can this shield repel? I guess it just keeps the worst of them away. And then for the rest, we shoot them down. Divert all power to the shields! Reconfigure the discombobulator! We need additional pylons. We must construct additional pylons. Twins, why are you not doing that right now?
Excellent. The barrier is holding.
Good stuff.
That's good news for the Crystarium, but what of the rest of Lakeland?
We need to get
Leela and the
everybody
city guard
here.
have taken to the field. Thancred and the others have already joined them. Let us do the same.
Are we going to war? I'm not ready. I'm in my uwu dress. Okay. That's no good, Captain. We don't have the power. Oh no, she's going down. We ought to join the vanguard as soon as possible. If the numbers of eaters we just saw is any indication, we'll be facing a formidable host. Oh, duty. Okay. Single player? Oh, I need to leave. Remember me, friends. Make a beautiful memorial in my name. I may never return. If there is but one tiny falafel weeping at my grave, I know I have done this world a service. Goodbye. Oh! Yeah, we should have done the ad. Oh well, it's fine. Let's go. Oh, they've got fighting bears. What lovely weather. Just what we needed. Reminds me of Britain. It seems the battle has already begun in earnest. Make haste! Crystarian forces are engaging the Sin Eaters at various locations across Lakeland. Assist them in defeating the Eaters before they are decimated. I'm ready. That was my battle cry. The hiccup of defiance. I hear shouting. Come on.
Let's give it our all.
Where are you going? Wrong way. You guys going that way? The markers are... Okay, fine. Wait for me! I'm coming! Oh, this music is so good! I feel like this has just been me throughout the entire game. I've just been like, oh, this track is so good! But it is, like, every track is good. Okay, can we not let them die, please? My Vicura is not doing much. I guess we just kill them.
Help is at hand.
You're okay. Can I heal him as well? There you go. You can have a quarter of your health. I got the stony focus, alright. We might only have 2 more skips left, so let me know when we've used the last skip and I'll do my best to not be in the middle of something. We just had an ad Twitch, God. More eaters. Don't let your guard down. Can I use... Oh, I can. There you go. I'm a healer now. Those eaters. They're moving towards Rotseeker's round. We should follow, but we cannot neglect those in need of aid. He is in need of aid. He's surrounded. Makes me feel so epic. Even though I know I'm fumbling my rotation and pressing random buttons, like I feel like a great warrior. I am the warrior of darkness.
Leave the healing to me.
Aw. He heals them up for us. Oh my god, these bear things are horrible. Oh. If it's this bad here, I shudder to think what it's like elsewhere. A timely arrival, Astariel. I have my hands full here. Mine own magic shall suffice to aid Ashtola. I bid thee offer suck to the guard. All right. Interesting choice. I shall do as you bid. Oh, I thought if this procced it was instant, but nope. Yeah, Twitch have been experimenting with ads recently, and you do sometimes see an ad underneath the stream where the panels are. I don't know how I feel about that, because normally that would be like paid ad space because it's like a semi-permanent space on your stream, and also putting it underneath the stream implies that that's something I endorse. And I don't get control over those ads. I don't get to choose which brands are being showcased there, so it could be something that I don't like agree with. So I'm like, get out of here. Get out of here. We have no control over that.
I shall protect.
I don't think we make any money from the image ads yet. I think they're just testing it.
You will rue the day you crossed my path.
Oh my god, Mama Schultz is angry.
It was nothing.
Ooh, there we go. I saw a couple of guards died back here. This one died. I couldn't do anything. Master Matoya has a few tricks up her sleeve. Allow me to demonstrate. Well, now we have the others with us. Someone hath made short work of these eaters. Someone hath. Ahaha! Who could it be? Ah, the crew is coming back together. Astariel, you'll be glad to know the locals have all taken shelter. Nevertheless, we can't allow the Eaters to gain any ground. With me! I do like how we really feel like part of a team in Shadowbringers. Like, they've done that really well. And each of the quests was to go and collect a different member of the team and see what they've been investigating, and then we've all like joined up together. I was a bit worried at one stage that we were going to do the separate quest line for like Alphina or whatever and then just leave them and that would be it. But they've come back. Everybody's going into battle together. God damn it all. We're too late. Oh no. I'll follow the Eater. You press on to the imperative. I'm staying with you. Yeah, you two stick together. It's not right, you two being separated. We've lost too many already. We must hurry. These Eaters are too organized. They cannot merely be acting on instinct. Someone's controlling them. It is as we feared. No. Bad timing to die when we just got here. But our task is as it ever was, to turn the tide. Drive out the Sin Eaters, okay? I'm under pressure now. I don't want any of them to die. The lives of the wounded are in our hands. Can I just touch them? It has the touchy symbol. Okay, I think they're all right. We just need to protect them. Here we go. Where I put the target nearest button. Kind of an important one. Oh, okay. That's hide UI. Keep them alive.
On your feet.
Anyone else want to try us? Why are we not helping these ones in our downtime? We're just like, nah, they can handle it. We're looking after these wounded. We're not taking on any more targets here. Only the necessary ones. Okay, I should stab things now. There's like new advice on when to go and stab as a red mage. Like we can stab earlier than before, from what chat was saying. So like I can go in at like 20 or something now. Be gone. Have care. That is no ordinary Sin Eater. Forgiven hypocrisy. It's not one we see very often. I keep getting interrupted as well by something. More Eaters. They're protecting it somehow. We shall have to deal with them first. Wow! Ah, my power is not balanced at all. I love their design though. It's like seraphims, but evil seraphims.
I will not be outdone. son.
Oh, okay. No, Moonstone Carbuncle! Come here for the damage stack! No, Moonstone Carbuncle! Why'd you go off on your own? I would love a Carbuncle. I may have to try out his job. It's Summoner, right? That might be the next one I try. Arcanist. Ah, and then Summon is like a subclass of Arcanist. Okay, there we go. Can we stab Vothri now? Oh my god. I'm so out of balance. I don't even know how I did this. Astariel, buy me some time. Alphino, I'll need Aether. Oh my god. Who am I supposed to help? They're everywhere.
If naught else will suffice, my strength is yours.
May the 12.
Everyone, channel your Aether into Alisei. Okay, can I? Or am I too much? I think I'm too much. Okay.
Let's give them a show.
Forward.
With heart and steel.
Yeah! Slay! We fight for those who cannot. Spirit Bomb! Oh, we did it! I was worried the duty would end in us being overwhelmed, and it's one of those where the waves never stop, and at some point you will fail. But we won. Oh, we won. Okay. Oh. And just in time for the outbreak being over, welcome back, everyone. I kicked their butts, that's all you need to know. Yeah! No. No!
There are so many.
Don't give up!
Ah, God, damn it!
Lena! Don't you dare hurt Lena, Square Enix! I only just met her.
Lena!
Why was she on her own? There was no one here. There's not even the bodies of anyone else who was fighting with her.
Lena, hold on.
No, don't you dare die.
They turned on me.
Your allies. Oh, shit. He's already injured.
This one is mine! Oh.
I think we're losing. Must be familiar to him.
We need only hold out a little while longer. Reinforcements are coming, remember?
No.
The captain said so. We're going to be all right.
That's the worst thing as well, when you have someone who's been like injured in battle and the medics know that they're not gonna make it and they're just like, you're gonna be fine, just hold on. And they know for a fact that you're not gonna make it. Reinforcements aren't coming because there are none. Oh.
Run! Run, damn you!
But they can't hear him.
The Warrior of Darkness has returned.
No!
The Bloody Knight has returned. So stay with me, eh? You can't go dying now.
Behind you!
God damn it! Please let this work.
Come on.
Please let this work.
I thought it might for a second. I had hope.
No. No, no. Stay back. Stay back.
I don't think she's open to negotiation. At least she got good titties. Not a bad way to go.
Why did you spare me? Why? What have I done to deserve this mercy? Forward! Forward! If you can still hold a sword, follow me! Wounded to the rear! Weapons at the ready! Let's make this count!
I wish we'd gotten here about 5 seconds earlier.
Fight and struggle. Seek salvation by your own hands. Though the losses be grave, endure them. Though the victories be hollow, claim them.
Hollow victories indeed. Because we won, but at what cost? Oof. It seems we've driven them back. For the time being, at least. The wounded have been collected and are undergoing treatment now. Once they're ready to be moved, we'll have them carried back to the Crystarium. The dead as well, of course. Those whose bodies remain, anyway. At least we won! I hope Icelandic Bunny's okay. The others are helping to treat the wounded. I'm planning to assist in moving them, but even so, we simply don't have enough hands. I'm sure you're fit to fall over after what we've been through. Gods, I know I am. But if you could see to a few of the patients, it would be an enormous help. Captain Lena is about somewhere, so you might also consider asking her if there are any other outstanding areas of need. We'll talk later. Oh, she's standing. We're good. She's standing. She's taking care of everyone. Why do I feel like she's one of those characters who would stumble up to her feet and organize everyone and make sure that everybody's okay whilst concealing like a massive abdominal wound or something? Like, you know, she's covering it with her coat or something and she's like, this person's injured. Get them to safety. They need the medic. And then when it's all done, she'll be like, oh, yeah. She's that kind of character. Oh, she better be okay. It's okay, there's a pool party going on here. All is well. All is well. Beautiful rain. Does it always rain at this point in the story? Because I know it's raining in the cutscene, but it feels like the perfect weather for the mood. You're right there? I'd lost count of how many good men and women I've lost to the Sin Eaters. You'd think I'd be used to it by now, but it never gets easier. Sorry. This song is called Tears in the Rain. I think it just uses whichever weather is on at the time. Well, it's perfect. It's like it was meant to be. I've seen some people play this, and the sun comes up just as the reinforcements arrive. Oof. Oh no, he's got shell shock. Don't touch me. I killed her. I killed her. She was one of them, I know, but They turned in the middle of battle. He's in shock. I didn't really help him. I just kind of like observed him having a breakdown and then left. Can I not, like, offer him a hug or something? No. I'm just gonna leave. Anyone else hiding? Scared in the shadows? I know I would be. I would be useless in battle. I would just find somewhere hidden away. Probably take a pot shot every now and then with a bow. But otherwise, like, I'm not getting involved. I'll be in the corner shitting my pants. Thank you very much. Thank you. But it's too late. One of them got me. If I turn, please, kill me. I beg of you. It's worse than being a zombie. My God. Man, that sucks. Anyway, see you later. God, you're gonna have trauma for life. I know. Maybe you should find a therapist or something. Bye. Hi, Em. Welcome on in. But yeah, it's giving that kind of caring. Oh no, dying guard. With tear-filled eyes, the prone man gazes up at you. His fingers twitch, as if to reach for you. But he lacks the strength to raise his hand. The quest just gave a little tick, like, yay, objective complete. Aid the wounded. I don't feel like I aided the wounded. I feel like I just, like, indulged their suffering. Like, okay. A more apt quest description would have been enjoy the suffering. Tick. Happy Saturday, Em. Good to see you. I hope your day has been as filled with joy as this section of Shadowbringers. Such joy. On the downside, you'll be traumatized for the rest of your life. On the plus side, if things keep going like they are, well, that might not be for much longer. Thank you, Spores, for giving it a positive twist. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. We're all gonna die anyway. So it's fine. Oh no, Lena. Please be okay. Please. Please.
Oh, I did not see you there. Is there something you need?
I need you to immediately show me any wounds that you are hiding, so I can treat them. No, I'm fine. Just gonna have nightmares for the rest of my life. How are you feeling? Shouldn't you be resting? What would the guard do without their captain? Let me guess, she can't rest until they're all cared for.
Place is with her soldiers in the
field. She's too good.
Don't pretend you're not of the same mind. You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Thank you.
It wasn't enough.
Unfortunately, this war is far from over. We must replenish our ranks and shore up our defenses before they attack again. Now, if you will excuse me.
Tough bunny. I told you! Oh no. Alright, I think we're gonna have to chop it off. The whole leg.
I am fine.
Bring me the saw! It's okay, we'll make you a Magitech leg.
And utterly fine. Better than fine. Hale and hearty and still alive to mourn those who are not. Who I failed to protect when they needed me most. We've come so far, so goddamn far! I could have sworn the end was in sight, and now... Now they will never see it.
And she blames herself.
Impudent worms of the Crystarium.
Ugly twat! What do you want? Oh no, this is not the time!
The tragedy that has befallen you is of your own making. Divine retribution for your defiance.
Suck my dick!
The heavens have bequeathed to you a benevolent savior, me. I offer you freedom from pain and suffering. A paradise where man and Caesar might live in peace and harmony. Why, already, our winged brothers and sisters regard me and mine as kin, alike to them in beauty and purity.
No, we will forever be dirty peasants to you. Forever beneath you.
But you not only reject my prophet hand, but raise your own against my senators. But it's only right that they respond in kind.
Come down here and say that, coward.
To all those who would walk the path of sin. The wicked shall not inherit this world!
Not impressed. Please, can I kill him? Oh, if the final boss fight is Vothri, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna rip each of his fat rolls from him one by one while he screams. Also, such a coward. After a battle, everyone's injured. Doesn't even come down to say that. He just flies his great big ass airship over the top. Voth's ship is already gone. How flattering that he came all this way just to give his little speech. I apologize for my earlier outburst. Rest assured that I have no intention of allowing any of my wounds to affect the performance of my duties. Especially not now. If I may, could I ask that you seek out Thancred and Mephilia for me? They endangered themselves on my behalf, and I will feel better knowing that they are looked after. Thancred in particular sustained quite an injury from that Sin Eater. I would not be surprised if he were in Spagarix still. Spagarix? Please, give them my thanks. Yeah, that voice acting from her then was insane. Because, like, she was angry, but you could tell that she was also, like, grieving. And there were so many emotions going on. It was, like, guilt at the fact that she was alive, sadness at the fact that they passed, anger at herself, anger at the world, like, all mixed into one. And, like, she was crying sometimes and being really vulnerable in some of the lines, and then other lines she was like full on like anger shouting, because some people do respond with anger when they're going through loss. And we did work so hard, like we helped her like build up this force of fighters and regenerate the Crystarium, and we've been part of all of that, and to see it all come crumbling down is just oh May. Aren't you so happy you completed this quest? I'm so happy. I feel such joy in my soul. The best part of the Shadowbringers was the NPCs. They really made me care about this world. They've done a good job. I was getting kind of worried, right? Because we've been with these specific characters, at least like part of the main cast, for a long time. Like Our Realm Reborn was a long journey, and then they've been with us throughout all the other expansions, and I was like, is it gonna get old at some point? Are they just gonna keep doing the same thing again and again and being with the same people constantly? Are they really gonna develop these characters much further? But yeah, turns out they are. They're not just gonna give us the same old stuff again. It's really cool, especially seeing Shelter and how she's changed. Like her stepping up to her own power and I guess the confidence that she's gained as well in this expansion. Where do you want me now? You want me to speak to Thancred? Okay. I'll go back, I guess. I know Riange, he's changed a lot. Not just the fashion. And they all have their own ways of dealing with what's going on as well. Anger. Positivity, some of them, like, you know, come on. We'll get through this again together. We've got through worse. None of them have given up fully just yet, but some of them are like, we can only do what we can, kind of thing. That's all we can do. So I think that's what makes them feel a bit more well-rounded. They're not always like, we're the heroes, we can do this. In some games, the main cast is like that, and it's just like, well, you wouldn't always believe that you can do this. You wouldn't always believe that you're gonna win at the end of the day. In fact, I quite like it when we lose, when we struggle, because it's always pretty obvious that we're probably not gonna lose in the end, right? Because there's another expansion after this, so we're probably not gonna lose. But it's in those moments of difficulty where you really see what the other characters are made of. Am I supposed to be going down there? Ugh. No, that's just a hole in the wall. It's in... Oh, medical bay. Yeah. Hey, big boy. How you doing? You're here for me. I'm sorry to put you to the trouble. I'm fine, really. The Eater landed an unfortunately solid blow, but the healers have done wonders. I'm all worried about Minfilia. She's not taken it well. Could I ask you to speak with her? My attempts to reach out seem to have had the opposite effect. She's gone off to the Hortorium, ostensibly to fetch herbs for Chesameal, but just talk to her, will you? I think I know why. It's because he always feels the need to protect her. Even if it means putting himself in life-endangering risk. And she wants to fight for herself. She doesn't want him to always be risking everything for her. But it's how he feels. He loves you. He'd do anything for you, Minfilia. In any universe, he will always protect you. Oof. Their story is a really touching one as well. That she feels like she's not enough because she's not his Minfilia. But he still cares about you. It is a good journey to overcome doubt. Everyone feels doubt at some point. I think that's what makes these stories relatable, right? Sometimes, in darkness, it can be easy to give up hope and forget that a light shines. Or in this case, in the midst of light, it can be easy to give up hope and forget that darkness remains. It's the other way around, really. It gets confusing. But there's always things that you can take from stories in games that resonate with you in real life. And I think like some characters especially, people have formed a real connection with. Oh, is she down here? I am very bad at map reading. She's underneath, I think. Down in the garden on the lower level. I think that's also a key part, because in this, you are a warrior of darkness, not the warrior of light. Yeah. Although I'm absorbing the energy in a worrying way, and I don't know how I feel about that, and I really hope I don't end up turning on my friends. God, that would be a heck of a boss fight. Imagine you're doing like the final boss fight, and then halfway through the fight, the boss activates something which mind controls you, and you don't have control of your own character anymore, and you like turn around and you're like fighting Minfilia and Thancred, and you're punching a shoulder in the face, and oh my god, that would be kind of awesome though. That would be kind of awesome. I don't hope that happens, but at the same time I kind of do. Temperature check has been redeemed. Oh my, looking spicy in here. It is currently 23.4 degrees Celsius in the Elven stream room. It's feeling summer in here. It's pretty hot in here right now, actually. We have been streaming a while, so the lights have been on for a while. This room in summer. I am hoping that I am not in this treehouse by summer. Because my god. I bake. Like, I have had to cancel so many streams over my years being in this treehouse because it's just so hot that I can't even face turning on the computer. So I'm hoping I will be in a nice shady corner of the Elven Forest by this summer. We'll see. My dream is air conditioning, like proper air conditioning. Oh, in the stream room only. I don't care about dying of heat in the other parts of the house, but yeah. Found anything interesting? I'm not looking yet because I've got a little bit longer on my current agreement with the Elven landlord. The contract that I signed in blood with that devil. But I don't know. I always look at things and I'm like, oh, that's nice. That looks all right. And it's not that expensive. And then I realize, oh, that would mean like I would have to move right now, which I can't. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking for. Just a little humble tree house with enough room for me and my cat and my PC. And hopefully not as many pennies, because this treehouse is too many pennies. Like, my god. No, in the UK it's very rare to have air conditioning. It's getting more common. Like, some newer houses that are being built, they sometimes build them with AC now, or you can request like AC in certain rooms. But no, UK houses are built to keep heat in, because historically, the UK is a very cold country and we want to save on money heating our houses during winter. And we want to, I don't know, traditionally, you would want to have a fire in the middle of your house and then like bricks to keep in the heat. So good at staying warm, not good at cooling down, not at all. Looking can make it more easy to give you a hint of what you want and not. Yeah, true. Sometimes I look though and I'm like, oh God, all of this is like just as expensive as where I currently abide. And like, there is nothing that is as nice as my current treehouse, which is cheaper. And then I'm like, should I just stay here? Pain and suffering. Hopefully one day I will not have to sign a contract with the devils and I will own my own treehouse someday. Also, the amount of places that just say no pets. The classic thing is like, no smokers, no pets. What about children? Children cause way more mess than cats and dogs, in my opinion. Like, come on. Children are like cats and dogs, like times 100. Put their grubby hands everywhere and like draw on the walls with crayons. And I don't know why some landlords are so against pets. I guess like, some people don't have very good control of their pets or like just don't bother looking after them properly and let them live in a really bad state, which then makes the house grimy. But the majority of pet owners like take pretty good care of their pets. So yeah, here you can't deny people having pets. Well, technically there's a law coming in. I don't think it's in yet in the UK, but there is a law coming in where they have to have a reasonable, can't remember what it's called in legal terms, but it's like a reasonable excuse to not allow pets. But unfortunately, things that are considered reasonable are, I don't want the cat scratching up the carpet. I don't want mud on the carpet. I don't want damage to the kitchen. Like, apparently those are reasonable reasons to have. So it's not even that helpful, but yeah. I have to pay extra to have Mog. I think I pay like £50 extra a month to have a cat. I think that's what it is. And then I also had to agree that when I move out, my house will be professionally cleaned. Because that dirty, stinky cat. Where is the dirty, stinky cat? It is not here. It is not here. Ah, it's gone. I think it's sleeping in its mushroom. It has left us. But yeah, that's the whole thing that this year I'm like, I need to start thinking about that. But I also don't want to think about all that. But yes, hopefully there is a beautiful, quiet, shady corner of the Elven Forest just waiting for me. Beautiful, quiet, shady, cheap, pet-friendly corner of the Elven Forest. Please, cross your fingers for me. I'm hoping that exists. Oh yeah, so stinky. Everyone know cats are the stinkiest animals. Although, to be fair, there is a reason that one of Mog's nicknames is Moo Moo Poo Poo. Sometimes she does have a stinky butt. She doesn't lick her butt like cats should. I think it's because... Okay, well, we'll use the sob story. I think it's because she is a rescue cat, and I don't know much about her parentage, but possibly she didn't have a mama cat to teach her to lick her butt. So she doesn't do that very often. Sorry, Mog, I'm embarrassing you on stream again, but it's true, it's true. She's stinky poo-poo. She's not that bad, okay? To be fair, I wouldn't want to lick my butt either. It's fair. It's fair. Do you ever have to like bathe Mog? No, no. She's not that bad. It's only like sometimes I'm like, girl, what you doing? Very rarely, okay? I exaggerate, Mog. I honestly hope you'll find it because both you and Mog deserve it. Oh, thank you, drummer. I definitely wouldn't want to live in another treehouse where I'm like sandwiched between people again. Cause like, it would be nice to just have my own space, you know? Although in this treehouse, I've never had to worry about having late streams and stuff. Places I've lived previously, I've been like, can they hear me right now? It's like 2 a.m. Should I end stream? No one ever complained, but I prefer not to have someone like above me or below me, possibly. And it's stuff like when I moved into this treehouse, it was such a luxury that I could put the dishwasher on at night, or I could like just like move things around late at night and I didn't have to like sneak around because there used to be someone who lived underneath me and they had to ask us like, okay, after 10 p.m. would you mind not being in the kitchen? Because their bedroom was right below my kitchen. So even if I would like sneak into the kitchen, make some toast after stream, they could hear me, like they could hear my footsteps and everything. So yeah, not the ideal living situation that was. It was a really weird layout. It was like a house that had been converted to be 2 flats. Landlords. Maximum money making potential, there you go. But yeah. Yes, I have a portable AC unit I caved a few years ago. The only problem is it is super loud. It is super loud because with portable AC units, the unit that would normally be outside the window that makes all the noise is just like there on your floor. So it's a big unit, has a little hose and it trucks the warm air out the window. It is a godsend. Like it works so well. But I hate having it on during streams because I'm like, oh God, you can hear it in the background. My stream quality. But it does work. It does work. My downstairs neighbors definitely hear me singing to myself at 2 in the morning, so no complaints so far. They enjoy it. You whisk them off to sleep with your gorgeous lullabies. They're like, oh, Emma's singing again. Oh, now I can sleep, finally. Aww. Ophelia appears lost in thought. Perhaps a gentle poke will get her attention. It's kind of insensitive. Like, not a gentle hand on her shoulder. Not saying, Minfilia, are you okay? A poke. Like... Yeah, you've just been through some trauma. I'm gonna prod you in the back, woman. Hello? Excuse me. A gentle slap across the buttocks might work. Okay. Sure, Final Fantasy. Yes. I'm gonna poke the woman. Hello? Yeah, of course she's scared. Oh, Astariel, what are you doing here? I just came to poke you. Thancred. It's my fault, you know. I jumped at the chance to help Lina, but I was careless. And now... it's my fault. You can make up for it by being there for him. Then you'll be wanting to get those herbs for the healers. I I don't think you did anything wrong. Like, if it wasn't for you, Lina might be dead. Are you sure? I've brought him nothing but trouble thus far. And what if it's worse next time? All I do is make mistakes and put others in danger. I'm sure that he'll resent me. Being this weak. Maybe he already does. But you're right. I can still help. If only by seeing these herbs safely to Chesimil. There are only 2 left on the list, but I'll need to ask you about this one. I've looked high and low, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. Would you mind collecting the other? I would hate to delay any longer than I already have. You're looking for something with soft leaves that's very fragrant, in an unmistakably medicinal way, I was told. You only need 2 sprigs or so. Once you've got them, you can bring them directly to Chesimil. Whoever gets there first can explain to the other. Thank you. I appreciate the help. Now she's got me collecting herbs for her. Are you really tall, or is she absolutely tiny? She's tiny. She's tiny. I am very tall. So Ella's in a very, very tall. I'm gonna stand next to like... where's a normal person? You're vaguely normal. That's like a normal human man. I'm very tall, but she's also tiny. She's a child as well. She's a human and she's a child, so she's tiny, tiny. Hi, Break! Welcome on in! This might be it? Perhaps? Unmistakably medicinal? This plant has soft leaves and smells strongly medicinal. I think we found it. I guess I go back above now. Is there an Aetherema Bobby down here? There's no Aetherema Bobby, or if there is, I have not found it yet. I made my Elizin almost exactly the highest on the slider. I wanted to be a tall queen. I wanted to step on my enemies. Oh, I need more. Okay. I used to be a dragon girl. I tried to do something a bit different when I started Final Fantasy, and I was Dragon Girl for the longest time. And then it got to a point where it just didn't feel right. I had to switch back to being an elf. This is not the herb that Chesimil asked for. How am I supposed to tell? They're all called verdant herbs. I was at first a Mixoto. Mixoto's super, super popular. I think cat girls and bunny girls are taking over. Although cat girls I see the most. Technically my first character was a Lalafell. My very, very first character. And then when I came back to try Final Fantasy again, I went Dragon Girl. And then I did have an Alizon like in between there. My first character was called Falafel Whisper Waffle. Yeah, little chaotic Lalafell black mage. She still lives. She's just on a different server. Maybe I should bring her over. I miss her. I mean, the one good thing about having the class system so that I can switch to any class that I like. The one bad thing about it is that I don't play alts really, because I can do everything on one character. I prefer that because I'm more of an not an altaholic, an anti-altaholic. Less of an altaholic, more of a main character player. Just feels like I'm starting again whenever I make a new character, so I like that I can switch jobs on one character. Oh yeah, in here. Minfilia told me that you would be bringing the rest. Oop. Marvelous. With this, I can replenish our store of medicines. We're struggling to keep up with the number of wounded that are being brought in. I wasn't on the field, but it doesn't matter. Patients' faces make plain that it was a horrible battle. And we're still fighting it, I suppose. with bitter medicine rather than sharp steel. But we'll win, I promise you that. Oh, he's up and about. It seems that I owe you an apology for dragging you to yet another battlefield when you've just come off the front lines. In both cases, I'm sure your efforts saved more than a few. With Spagarix in working order, the Crystarium's people will be well cared for. More lie ahead, of course. Battles only you can fight. Not that we intend to let you do it alone. But that's a matter to discuss with the Exarch. Why did my character look so angry? You know the Exarch? Hello? We do. Was there something you needed? I need to tell him something. Will you tell him something? For me? My dearest friend, you see. He was there, on the battlefield with me. But only the one of us is here to speak of it. At the end, before the wound killed him, I heard his dying words. I never knew that our world was this beautiful, he told me. I'm so glad that I got to see the night sky. Oh! Imagine, like, breathing your final breath as the night sky lights up again. Staring into the sky above. I don't know how the Exarch feels about what happened out there. I don't know if what Vothri said is true. If our losses were just deserts and we doom ourselves to worse by continuing to fight this fight. But I believe in the Warrior of Darkness, in the Crystal Exarch. I don't think what they've done is wrong, and I don't think that we're wrong to fight with them either. My friend, he smiled at the end. Just as he smiled when we raised his glass to celebrate the return of the night. That's how I want to remember him. So I want to tell the Exarch. Don't give up. Don't give in. Please. We'll tell him. You have my word. Aww. Random NPC giving emotional damage. I didn't expect this right now. I thought we were past the emotional damage. But yeah. Can you imagine if we gave in now? All the people that we've lost? It would be for nothing if we just said, oh yes, 4-3, whatever you say. Yes, 4-3. If you're ready, why not go on ahead to the Ocular? You can keep the Exarch company while I fetch Alphino. Don't worry. I mean to borrow the Swift of Tomorrow I can find, so we shouldn't keep you for long. Be sure to pass on that message, eh? Oh, you're gonna make me do it? Oh, no. Oh, hello there. There's a very finely dressed cat behind me. I say. You don't have to do it just yet, but at this point, it might be a good idea to remind you that at some time before the end of expansion, you'll have to complete one of the role quest lines. Role quest lines? As in, like, the dungeon role quest lines? Is there a new one? No? As in my class? I always get confused because role is class in this game. My profession quest. Okay. Red Mage quest, let's go. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? I do. I have to tell him a sob story. Please let me in so I can spread the emotional damage to everyone. I'm going to infect this place with tears. Welcome, my friend. Tales of your heroism on the battlefield precede you. Though I confess I found them more gladdening than surprising. I hear no few of our people have come to thank you for plucking them from the jaws of death. Would that they had not needed saving to begin with. But the responsibility for that lies with me. I heard a really sad story and I just thought you'd want to know. One of our soldiers said that. Thank you. Rest assured that I fully intend to continue our work. I will not shrink from what must be done. Now, least of all. Though I mourn the lost, I will not lose myself to grief. And even should regret be my constant companion, I will follow the path I have chosen to its end. We have some time before the others arrive if you'd like to talk. Yeah, actually. Please, who are you? Tell me the truth. Finally. And if I were to confess any doubts I might harbor, no one need ever know. Now, I believe you have enough burdens without my adding to them. Nevertheless, thank you. Oh, come on, show us a bit of vulnerability. He doesn't want to. He'll be strong for the Crystarium.
My friends, with your aid, we have weathered a brutal assault.
Oh, someone's late. The posture again, dude. Come on. You're walking into a council room. Hold your head up high, shoulders back. Are you drunk? You look drunk.
Sorry I'm late, though I would not have been had anyone
Or he's
come to
just
notify me
skulking.
in advance.
Oh, sorry. Forgot to send a messenger.
As I was saying, it was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone.
I'm 99% sure that's Alfie's voice. I don't know.
For each we saved, another perished. If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask.
Yeah.
This is our
Good
home
shout
too,
with the
and we
spoiler
want nothing
command,
more than
yeah.
to keep it safe.
Thank you. We are blessed to have you with us.
Maybe not. Oh, God.
As for the attack itself, Vorthri may call it divine retribution, but Sin Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented. Moreover, in the absence of a light warden, there should have been no compulsion for lesser Sin Eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
Someone's in control of all of them.
That these minions of light answer to a higher power. He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord Vorthri.
Ugh.
Indeed.
Even more reason
what
to kill
I mistook
him.
for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
So for now, he's pretending that it wasn't him, so that he can be the kind saint who offered us safety in this time of pain, you know? He's like, oh yes, peasants, come serve me. Definitely wasn't me, had nothing to do with it. Come, be part of my glorious city.
I take it your meeting in Yulmore did not end well.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless. It appears he has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others. A fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
That would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects. There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose, but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
Had I not anticipated his treachery, I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I'd rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second
Yeah, that was
time.
funny. He was like, you're making me mad. Guards, get him. And then he wasn't actually there. You know, the more I listen to his voice, I'm like, that could be odd, but the voice? Well, that's not odd, but Spapes. Nah.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Calusia?
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front. What of Armorang?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals. While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in western Amareng. From what the Maud told me, it would be a perfect place to stay out of sight. Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Oh, mayhaps we can come with you.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks, and with no guarantee of finding anything.
She has an
The
idea.
Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser sin-eaters. And isn't it true that the Oracle could see the light of a sin-eater from miles away? Surely a Warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison.
Surely.
To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Menphilia.
Yes, but...
If we travel to Amareng, to the south where she halted the flood,
Oh.
I could summon her back.
Really? What's the cost, though?
What do you think?
Wasn't the cost the life of the child that summons her? I remember something about that in the myth thing from ages ago.
Don't.
Don't what? Do what I can. What we both know is right.
Do not presume to know my mind. You have no idea what you're proposing.
But I do. I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
Oh, I see. I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation. But it all makes sense now.
Emmett, not the time, okay? You could have said that without the shade.
The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul.
And then she wouldn't be her anymore. Not the other version of Menphilia that we know. Hey, CT, welcome on in.
To wit, one being must consume the other.
Yes.
Who shall be the lucky winner?
Not her, that's for sure.
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
But it plainly concerns you. Which is why your heart is ready to burst out of your chest.
Because he loves them both.
Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however, you have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be?
Because he has to protect her and he can't have emotions.
Love. Well, I for one think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions. So, it's off to Amareng we go.
Thanks for your input. It's not going to be that easy, though.
I'll meet you at the gates.
That's just my general response to Shadowbringers so far, it's just that noise. Hey Dawn, are you enjoying Shadowbringers? I'm sorry to be so insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us. Well, I'm gonna have to be there to witness it, aren't I? Emmett, you sly fuck. Talk to me. Ugh, will you never grow tired of shuffling your feet? You have something to ask. Ask. Tell me about Zodiac, actually. What is he doing? What is this orangutan pose he's got going? As I told you before, Zodiac is the creation of my people. The first people. We summoned him, as your kind might summon a primal, albeit an infinitely more powerful one. And like one of your primals, he tempered us. It was only natural. There is no resisting such power. And so, we Ascians came to exist solely to bring about the rule of darkness. His darkness. Of course, some will call us evil for it, and they will be fools. Though that is only expected, given their innate inability to conceive of the nature of our universe. But I believe I'm repeating myself. Do you not trust me to speak honestly? Do you hope to catch me in a lie? Really? I have no need of deception. And even if I did, I assure you, you would find it quite indistinguishable from the truth. He's a good liar, to be fair. He's kind of right about that. And you? You're still gonna be mysterious? If this is the course you have agreed on, I will not object. Though I am afraid it will be difficult for us to spare any of the guard to accompany you. I can but promise that you will be well looked after upon your return. Just see to it that you do return, all right? Are you two coming? If only I'd been able to locate Calusia's Light Warden, it might not have come to this. I can't imagine what Thancred must be feeling to behave this way. To say he's changed since coming here would be an understatement. He may as well be a different person. He reminds me of Father. He argued with us for months about our plan to go to Eorzea, but in the end he accepted our decision. I do hope he's doing well. Aww. Minfilia demonstrated impressive resolve just now. It seems that she understands what must be done. Though I do wonder if she's truly prepared to make this choice. Should she falter, it will fall to Thancred to guide her. However much he wishes it otherwise. What think ye, Oriancher? Though Thancred hath long known whither this path doth lead, his journey hath brought him no closer to acceptance. 'Tis true. 'Tis true indeed. Well, off we go. And it still rains on and on. Eternal rain. Nothing but this midnight rain. And me, knowing that I shall die.